Yo, it's your boy, RJ the Brooklyn Savage, and I'm here with Takea the Tokyo Prince. And this is another episode of the DRGN Chronicles. We were supposed to record last night, but Jackson was out of it. I was kind of out of it. It was Valentine's Day, so he was like, you know what? Let's do it all over again in the morning. So here we are. We're going to talk about some stuff. We're going to talk about WWE and their horrible WrestleMania tickets sales. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about AEW's their interesting week and a couple of title changes, and we're going to talk about some arrivals that they had yesterday. So yeah, we're going to talk about New Japan as well. Because we got a couple of guys deflecting from New Japan, or not deflecting, but defecting, from New Japan. So without further ado, let's. You want to talk about New Japan first?
Yeah, we can.
All right.
So for the biggest thing is, for those who don't know, New Japan is losing some stars, and we've talked about this in private before too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like New Japan is in this very kind of stage where they're trying to do different things, or trying to put on better shows, or trying to book better, and trying to put over new people, but at the same time they're losing people, and I'm trying to see how much that's really going to affect them in the long run.
Yeah.
And for the rest of this year. But I do want to go ahead and let's give our New Beginning USA predictions, and because the fact that we'll have to talk about Elimination Chamber the next week, and then the review later on. So, New Beginning USA is taking place at the end of this month on the 27th, I believe.
Yeah, in New Jersey.
So,
yeah,
we have in our first match is a singles match for the NJPW World Television Championship. El Fantasma with Jado versus Konosuke Takeshita. What you got?
As much as I would love to see Takeshita with another belt again, I don't think it's happening. I think they're gonna try to do what they can with this Okada rivalry now. So I think Phantasma's gonna. I think he's gonna win. I think he's gonna retain. I wouldn't have him retain myself personally, but you know what? Maybe here's the thing. They're in the States. Maybe they can have Okada kind of cost Takeshita the title. Why not? It's in the States. So, I mean, I know New Japan, sometimes they're kind of flaky on the interference stuff, but for the most part, I know that's not really up their alley unless it's like a heel tactic or whatever, like an ongoing heel tactic, like the House of Torture or whatever, where it makes sense. But I mean, that could be a way to not have Takeshita lose clean to El Phantasmo. No offense to ELP, but Takesha's hot. He's not. So I don't know. But yeah, I got Phantasmo winning, unfortunately, for Takeshita.
Yeah. Me too.
Plus, I don't want to see him with that ugly ass belt anyways.
Right.
Everybody dumps on WWE for having ugly belts. Let me tell you something. And I agree in certain cases. Certain WWE belts do look ugly, okay? But that New Japan fucking television title is the ugliest belt in wrestling currently. It is. Oh, it is. And New Japan usually has some nice ass belts. So, I mean, my God. But it looks horrendous.
Yeah, a fucking pre-K student could do a better design on the belt than that. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm going with El Phantasmo here. I think Takesha's just kind of booked on here to be booked on here because they want to fit him somewhere in there, and I get that.
Yeah, to try to pack a house, I guess.
Yeah. The next match is for the Strong Openweight Championship. Tomohiro Ishii defending against Bolton Oleg. Who you got in this one?
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark here. I think Bolton Oleg's gonna win. They seem to like him, and what better way to have to give this guy the rub by having him beat Tomohiro Ishii? Why not? He's got one foot out the door, anyways. He's an AEW, part of the conglomeration. So why not? Why not have Tomohiro Ishii give the rub to Bolton Oleg? That's what I would do. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, I think that's the right choice. The way they've been booking Bolton, seems like that's probably the direction we're headed here with
Mm-hmm.
this match, and we're gonna probably have a new champion.
Yeah.
Next match is for the IWGP Women's Championship. This is a match that I'm looking forward to, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Siri defending against Athena. What you thinking about this?
I think Siri retains.
I
There's no way
think
in the world you're gonna get. There's no way in the world you're gonna give her the belt. Give her the belt only to lose it a couple months later to Athena. Not gonna happen. Mm-mm.
Siri's going on an unstoppable reign with this
Mm-hmm.
belt. People just aren't seeing that yet.
Yeah,
It's bombing.
yeah. Because I mean, it's a good chance that Tony Khan might flex some muscle and be like, "Hey, put that belt on Athena." I mean, it's possible, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know either. So
True. Then another match that I'm looking forward to is for the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship.
oh yeah.
Kota Tsuji defending against Andrade El Idolo.
Oh my god. Two Ingobernables, man. This. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Suji's gonna retain. I don't see Andrade getting the belt, but I mean, it couldn't hurt to put the belt on Andrade. I mean, does Suji really need to be walking around with two belts? I don't necessarily think so. So I mean, it wouldn't be bad for Andrade to get that belt, but I think Suji's gonna retain. I don't know. I just don't think that we're gonna have him start losing belts already.
And see,
It's gonna be a great match though. Those two are gonna fucking hoop.
and I think, and I agree. I think that Andrade should win that because I don't think Suji needs both belts. I'm glad that we're not Kota Ibushi in this and just having him relinquish him right then and there. But we'll see how this all goes. I understand that they don't want him to take the loss like that, but what they could
Mm-hmm.
really do is let him lose it to Andrade. Somebody calls him whatever. Andrade would automatically be in line for any time he wanted a world championship match if he wins against him. So he could just challenge him for the world title without the global title being on the line, then Suji could get his win back. That's really a way they could do that. I don't, but I don't see Suji losing it here. I think he's going to lose it way before he loses the world title, because he's
Oh
probably
yeah.
holding that world title up to a year, at least until Dominion anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and say Suji for the win here.
Yeah.
All right. The singles match for the AEW National Championship, Ricochet defending against Taji Ishimori.
I mean, Ricochet's gonna win, and I mean, this should be good. I mean, it's Ishimori and Ricochet,
Mm-hmm.
so I mean, this should be a good match. I kind of really don't care for it on paper because of the fact that I already know in the back of my mind Ricochet is winning, so it kind of takes it out a little bit. Whereas other matches that we predicted so far ain't really a sure bet. But this one is Ricochet's beating Ishimori. I would eat my hat if Ishimori wins. Come the 27th.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ricochet winning this. And by the way, I don't understand why the. I'm going strictly off of Wikipedia on these matches. This is how they got this match card lined up. I
Well,
can clearly
there's no
tell.
world title match.
Yeah, I can clearly tell you this tag team match ain't the main event, but oh well, it's a Sunday morning. Nonetheless, for the IWGP tag titles,
Mm-hmm.
Knockout Brothers defending against Bishop Khan and Toledano. Who you got here?
Oh, the Knockout Brothers are running strong. I mean, look, that's how weak New Japan's tag team division is. That they're gonna bring in guys from AEW to wrestle. I mean, and don't get me wrong, Bishop Khan and Toa Leona, they fit the bill, but the Knockout Brothers are gonna dance all over them and retain these titles.
Yeah,
Yeah. By the way, if I had to pick a main event, it'd probably be Suji and Andrade. Has to be.
it's gonna be them.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
That's the main title on the show. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, without a doubt. So yeah, there you go. New beginning in USA.
you're not gonna put
Uh,
Ishii and Bolton Oleg in your main event.
I don't know if Bolton Oleg is ready for that. I mean, he might be ready. I don't know.
Let's do the ones people know.
He's a freestyle wrestling champion, so I mean, he might be. I don't know. Bolton Oleg. Ah, man.
David Finley did make his little departure, so
Yeah, David Finley was boo-hooing the other day. Either I'm going to be in NXT with my bum-ass brother and my dad,
okay.
or I'm going to AEW to be a part of a roster and might not get used for a year. I mean, he was boo-hooing. He was boo-hooing. So I don't know what's going on.
Honestly, I mean, I don't know where else he's going to move up in New Japan because I don't see him ever being a IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
Nah, despite what Dave Meltzer said the other day, telling us, well, Finley, everything he does it well.
I don't want to. I mean,
I don't necessarily buy that, but okay.
I mean, but I do want him to be able to have a little bit more to accomplish because he's gotten better at things, and
he's his father's son as far as like the wrestling goes, but that's it. There is nothing overly entertaining about him.
There's not.
He doesn't have his brother's swagger or charisma. Like Brogan has got him beat when it comes to swagger, charisma, and ring skills. He's good too. He's good too. They just in NXT he hasn't been able to show that yet. But if anybody's seen Deadlock, they know how good Brogan Finley is. And I just think that he's got more upside than David. But David, I think for a better shot at succeeding or doing anything, I think he needs to go to NXT.
Yes.
He needs to go to WWE, NXT, spend a couple months down there with his brother. If they're gonna do this big faction, which I'm kind of hoping they do with the with Lexus King and Ariana Grace and Stax and Charlie Dempsey, I can get down with that. So if he's a part of that, that'd be good. But once again, he's gonna be in there with Lexus King, who can out-talk him, and Charlie Dempsey, who can out-talk him too. So I mean, David, that's always been David's like weakness to me, is that he's been around guys who are slightly charismatic to him and grab your attention. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Gabe Kidd. He does strike me as a tryhard, like as far as like the way he cuts promos and everything like that. But he grabs your attention, whether it's good attention or bad attention. David Finley ceases to do that, you know? So I just hope that he just makes the right decision for the rest of his career. That's all I got to say about that. But the way he was boohooing and crying, it makes me think he's going to America for a permanent stay, which leads me to believe he's going to the WWE.
Yeah.
Because he can go back to New Japan anytime he wants. If he goes to AEW, he can sign a half and half contract. So why are you crying leaving New Japan Pro Wrestling when in reality, if you sign with AEW, you're not really gone. So I think he's going to WWE. If he goes to WWE, he ain't working New Japan. The only Japan he's working is Pro Wrestling Noah. Or All Japan. Or All Japan.
If and maybe. Right.
I don't know. Maybe if Regal can be like, hey, you know, Finley is my old friend. Let's send him down there too. Let's send him to All Japan Pro Wrestling. Oh man. So I guess we'll have to see with that. And Hiromu Takahashi, he left, and Yoda Ice was more broken up about it than Takahashi was. He was boohooing too. I was like, damn, okay. I thought boogers were starting to run that dude's nose. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with Takahashi. There's rumors he might be going in Pro Wrestling Noah. There's rumors that he's going to WWE. That him and Evil are going to be back up for Nakamura against the not the Bloodline, but the MFTs. So I don't know what's going on. So either Evil and Takahashi and Sonata are gonna link back up with Naito and Bushi and Pro Wrestling Noah, or they all gonna go to WWE and be with Nakamura. So I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have to just wait until it happens. I want to talk about WWE real quick and who made the Elimination Chamber so far. The Elimination Chamber will be in Chicago, Illinois, the day after New Beginning in USA for New Japan at the United Center. So yeah, we got that. CM Punk and Finn Balor had made a World Heavyweight Championship match official for the show, so that's going to be good. Becky Lynch and AJ Lee also made a Women's Intercontinental Championship match official for the show. That should be good, and it's going to be a big test for AJ Lee to see whether she's got it or not at a singles capacity. Because the only match she worked, or the only matches that she's worked so far, have been multi-man matches. With multiple women at the War Games, and then the tag match with CM Punk. So we're gonna get a chance to see what she can do on a singles capacity after all these years. So that's gonna be something. Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, and Alexa Bliss have all qualified for the Women's Elimination Chamber match to determine who gets a World Women's Championship match at WrestleMania 42. It's kind of up in the air because Liv Morgan has not made her decision yet. And also on the men's side for the Elimination Chamber, Randy Orton, LA Knight, and Cody Rhodes have qualified so far, with the winner getting a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 42. So that is WWE news. Also, WWE struggling to sell tickets for WrestleMania. They're doing Las Vegas again. Is anybody really surprised? Las Vegas is very expensive. Very fucking expensive.
Yes.
And then you're charging motherfuckers $1,000 for seats. Come on, man. What the fuck you think is gonna happen, man? Only the rich, only the elitists can afford tickets to be in Las Vegas for 2 nights. Are you out of your mind?
You're talking about your income tax, your wife's income tax, your mama and your daddy's income tax check.
Just to go to WrestleMania, because you're gonna need money. Like Teddy Long broke it down perfectly on his whatever podcast he's doing nowadays. But he broke it down perfectly. You gotta travel. That's money right there. That's a chunk of money right there. Especially if you live South Carolina, or if you live out of the country, you live far away from Las Vegas. That's money to get there. It's money for a hotel, unless you know somebody that stays there locally and you can stay at their house. Other than that, you got to pay for a hotel for 2 or 3 nights or whatever. Outside of that, they ain't gonna need food to eat, unless you bring your own food from home and cooking at the hotel or whatever. I mean, they're not thinking about this stuff, are they? Las Vegas is fucking expensive. It's nice. The big old spear in the middle of the fucking nowhere. Like, it's nice. Don't get me twisted. But come on, man. Arm, a leg, and your dick and balls, all just to go to WrestleMania. Ridiculous. So yeah, of course you're gonna be struggling with ticket prices or with ticket sales. Excuse me. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then on top of that, you're booking a card that is just nobody's really feeling it right now. So what do you want people to do and say? Triple H, TKO,
you got
WWE.
One feud that anybody's even caring about right now.
Roman Reigns and CM Punk. And guess what? One of the guys in that match ain't going to be around for too much to help build that up. So, yeah, we're going to have to really start snapping into WrestleMania mode real soon. Liv Morgan's got to make her decision real soon to get whatever she's going to do cooking, which looks like it's going to be Stephanie Vaquer, even though I just have my sneaking suspicion that she ain't going to make it to WrestleMania as champion. No. I might be wrong, but I'm willing to take that on the chin, but I just got the sneaking suspicion. Like last year, they're going to pull a fast one before WrestleMania. But, yeah, that's all I had to really say about that. You got anything you want to add to that or no?
Yeah, you mentioned something about that, how one of them wasn't going to be around. I just watched a video about that the other day. You're right. They're not. I can guarantee you Roman's not going to be there this whole time.
Oh, no, of course not. He released the schedule. He's only going to be, I don't think he's going to be on for the rest of the month. He's going to be doing a couple of shows next month. But it's just like, yeah, well, that's fun. Yay. Hopefully pre-record stuff gets smart. Like, while you have Roman there and you know he ain't going to be around, why not just record multiple pre-segments with him in the back? That's what I would do.
Yes.
Hey Roman, you ain't gonna be around? Okay, let's pre-record some material here. Some backstage segments or some shit like that of him punching Punk in the mouth or something like they gotta do something, bro. Him being out, that ain't gonna do no good.
When we get to that prediction for that match, I'm really gonna piss some people off.
Oh man, I bet, but that's gonna be a couple of months from now, so we'll see it for then. AEW had some interesting title changes. Tommaso Ciampa, just a couple weeks after winning the TNT title, lost it already back to Kyle Fletcher, which was a good move because to me, Fletcher shouldn't have never lost that belt to begin with, anyways. And AEW, we got to go with the youth movement. It's good to have Ciampa, but at this stage and age in his career, he should be putting guys over. That I will stand by. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that he's in AEW. He should be putting guys over. So I thought that was the right move. I'm a fan of Kyle Fletcher anyway. Kyle motherfucking Fletcher, the proto star. I'm a fan. So that was good to me. And also, Tekla beat Chris Statlander to become AEW Women's Champion. And oh man, I kind of should have saw that one coming. Tekla was really buttering AEW up on that interview with Chris Jericho and buttering up Tony Khan, and then Statlander had an interview, kind of doing low key the opposite, And so, damn, it was kind of crazy how the timing just happens. But I like Tekla though. Tekla's cool. She's got her own swagger that I can appreciate a whole lot. So yeah, that was cool. And of course, Dave Meltzer put his foot in his mouth saying that Warner Brothers Discovery took and banned Brody King from television when that wasn't the case at all. So he had to he had to walk that one back there, son. Huh? Oh my God, Dave. Oof. A lot of hits over your career, but man, you've been missing. Ugh, Jesus. Also, last night they did their Grand Slam show in Australia. MJF beat Brody King, which was, we already knew that. Hangman Adam Page beat Andrade El Idolo. So Hangman Page and MJF will do battle again. Yay! I'm so excited for that. You can hear the sarcasm in my voice, clearly. And also, the Babes of Wrath beat Mega Bad, the team of Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. And then after the match, Lana Cross makes her debut and takes out Willow and Harley Cameron. Why couldn't she do that a little bit earlier? That's the only nitpick I had. She should have did that a whole lot more earlier. Maybe the Babes or Mega Bad to be the tag team champions. But I was just looking at Lana Cross and how she was looking at Megan Bayne. I'm like, holy shit, fuck them being allies. They need to be rivals. They match up nicely. They do, man. AEW, I will say this. AEW's got a lot of giant-ass women, man. They do. They got Megan Bayne, now Lana Cross. They got that girl, Story Denali in Ring of Honor, and then they got the other girl, Christian XO. They got a lot of 6-foot girls in the AEW. And quite frankly, Tony Khan is not using them the way they need to be used, to be quite honest with you. This seems like every company has a giant girl now. Even NWA, they got that girl, what's her name, Greta? she dresses like Quasimodo and kind of built like Shrek. She's choke slamming broads over there. So it's like, God damn. It's like every company got giants now. So yeah, that's that. The Inspiration, formerly known as the Iconics of WWE, who, former Knockouts tag team champions and former WWE tag team champions. They made their debut at AEW's House Rules show, excuse me. And so they're with AEW now. So that's going to be something for their tag team division. They do need more teams, because how many times can we have the Babes of Wrath go up against Mega Bad? So we need some new teams in the mix. They got a deep division. Use some of these girls. I'm glad they got Jamie Hayter. I want more for Jamie Hayter, but if you ain't got nothing for Jamie Hayter right now, then they're doing the right thing by putting her with Alex Windsor. So I mean that's not bad. But yeah, we need to help build this thing up a little bit more. And you got Julia Hart and Sky Blue in the mix as well. So I mean, AEW is building up their women's tag team division. WWE's trying to build theirs up, so I gotta give them credit for it. I think TNA's is falling off because TNA ain't got the women. So
No.
also speaking of TNA news, they had their No Surrender show on Friday night. Trey McGill beat Stacks to become the international champion. And also, Ariana Grace defeated Xia Li. I'm not saying that tongue twister. Jesus Christ. But yeah, she beat Xia Li, and everybody named Mama's mad. And it's like, yo, it's not like Xia Li was tearing it up or lighting the world on fire as champion. And TNA's knockouts division is weak. I said the only good girls they really got, in my opinion, and people ain't gonna want to hear this, is Danny Luna and Tessa Blanchard. And I'm not talking about Tessa the human being. I'm talking about Tessa the worker, because Tessa Blanchard is a good worker. She's a great fucking worker. Just her attitude is caca-poo-poo-wee-wee. I mean, that's all there is to say about that. So, I mean, we had that. TNA just need to quit being stingy with the money and spend the money on some people. Forgive me if I'm not excited to watch a TNA show in 2026. The only guys I'm interested in keeping up with is Trey Miguel, because I'm a fan. I like Trey. And fucking Leon Slater. That's it.
Facts.
Eric Young threatened us with another heel faction because Sanity didn't work out. Which was the other one? Violent by Design didn't work out so well. Like, come on, Eric Young with another heel faction. Like, come on, man. I just can't. Fuck. Like, Frankie Kazarian. Like, come on. Like, TNA need something. Like Leon Slater, they better hope to God he don't sign with NXT when his contract is up. That would almost be the career move. Honestly.
Yeah, at this rate.
Oh my God. But hey, you got some TNA news. Okay. So now I can talk about because NXT was kind of Jackson Drake, who I like. He's got a slappable face. Him and Joe Hendry had a match, NXT title match. It was all right. Just all right. I was more impressed with Jackson Drake than I was with Joe Bunzi. So I mean that's that. But and Keanu Carver took out half of the locker room. That was kind of cool to watch. So him and Sean Legacy have problems. So that's gonna be a match. Hopefully Keanu Carver just kills the dude. NXT's got problems. They got teeny weeny problems. They got big fat ass problems. And I ain't talking about Lola Vice's cheeks. But but yeah, they need some experienced talent on that show. They do, because a lot of the people that they're trying to push that are green ain't it. You know, Jada Parker, that match with Blake Monroe is kind of rough to watch. And I like Jada Parker. She's charismatic and can talk, but her in-ring skills still need some work. And there's a couple other people that kind of replicate that. They have one good skill, but not necessarily the other. So, but we have tryouts coming up soon, and these are the people that have been signed, or not signed, but have been invited. So we have Notorious Mimi, who was in WWE years ago as Sloane Jacobs. I remember her being like very cute and everything like that. She was a part of that class that was with Fallon Henley and Kiana James and Roxanne and all them. But she got cut, so yeah, they're inviting her back, so that's going to be pretty good. Zoe, I hope I'm pronouncing the last name right. Sager? I'm not sure, but
Sager, isn't it?
I'm not sure. People have different pronunciations and shit. But I looked her up on Instagram. She looks pretty cool. We have Stevie and Tomei Philippe tag team. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe they are Tongan. No, they're. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. No, they're not. Oh, they're from Australia. Oh no, that tag team. Oh yes, that's something else that they need to address. So I'm glad they're addressing that now. So yeah, they're going after these guys. Stevie and Tomei, Philip. That's their names. They wrestle in Australia, so I mean, look, you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. And the next names on the list are the Tuckman and Scott Green, who are part of the Dropouts. So that's another tag team. I've heard about them. I haven't seen any of their work, but I heard about them. I heard they're pretty nice. So that's good. They're addressing the need for the tag team because their tag team division is awful too. OTM, I don't feel anything. We like me and Monty. We liked Bronco. He could talk and everything like that, but OTM, I just don't feel anything. Hank and Tank are just they're like low rent, heavy machinery. And at least Tucker and Otis are good. They just come across as low rent Otis and Tucker. Except for one looks like Seth Green. The other one looks like a deflated, flabby version of Buddy Matthews. So they're addressing the need there. I would give those two teams contracts right on the spot, honestly, because they're experienced. They've been on the indies. So yeah. Promise Braxton from ROW fame, Booker T called her the chosen one a long time ago. Storyline and in real life. So yeah, Promise Braxton's got a lot of equity to her name. So yeah, they probably gonna sign her. Probably. Ricky South is another name on the list. So that's that. Valentina Rossi, a woman that I think would have been a slam dunk for Tony D'Angelo had he would have still been doing the mob boss gimmick. But hope they bring her in because she could talk and she can wrestle too, and she looks great. So yeah, I hope they give her something. Fallon Gray, another younger girl, with some presence and stuff like that. I haven't seen any of her work, but I heard she's pretty nice in the ring. So, yeah. Then we got probably the biggest name on this, biggest and probably recognizable name on this list, who, she had her viral breakout moment last year. And that is Miss Nikki Blackheart. If who they say? They said if Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair had a baby, it'd be her.
Boy, Nikki Blackheart.
That is, she is a gorgeous woman, but she is jacked to the gills, man. She's got muscles in places that even I ain't even got muscles at. All right. She is put together, but here's the thing though. She can move. She can wrestle. And look, I've been saying it for a while now. We need to get girls for Rhea Ripley to wrestle. If Rhea Ripley's going to be the face of this company or one of the faces of the company, Rhea Ripley going to get smaller girls all the time, that ain't going to draw it. You need Rhea Ripley to have a foil. And I think Nikki Blackheart could be one that can be a foil for Rhea Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, and Bianca Belair too. Whenever Bianca gets back, hopefully it's sometime soon. But yes, whenever Nikki Blackheart, honestly, God, I'd just hand her a fucking contract now and put her in NXT tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
but
do that for me. Do that.
Yeah, I know you're a fan. You like, and you don't like jacked women like that either. But you make an exception for Ms. Blackheart.
Yeah, Nikki Blackheart. Well, she's got it. She's got it all going on.
Nikki's got it. She's got that vibe. And then Erica Damia, somebody that's local here that came out of wrestling schools from here. So actually I did a podcast with somebody that trained at the same school that she trained at sometime last year. So yeah, no, and I seen her at the MLW show. She stands out with the green hair. Shotzi's pretty short in real life. Erica Damia is a little bit taller than her. But yeah, they both stand out for having green hair. But yeah, Erica Damia, pretty decent wrestler from what I've seen. I've only seen a couple of her matches. Pretty decent. Doesn't do anything that really jumps off the page, but she's charismatic and very colorful, so she'll stand out. But yeah, this tryout right here, I'm noticing not a lot of men on this tryout, but a lot of women. because I think they're gonna call up some girls after WrestleMania, and they're gonna need some girls to fill the spots in right then and there. And the four that I was signing right out of the gate would be Erica Dania, Nikki Blackheart, Fallon Gray, and Valentina Rossi. Oh,
Yeah.
and Promise Braxton. That's five. Notorious Mimi, I'm not sure if she got better or not, because I'm still not hearing anything about her getting better or anything like that. So I don't know. And Zoe Sager, I don't really know any much about her either. So I really don't know about those two. But Promise Braxton's good. I've seen her wrestle. Valentina Rossi's good. I've seen her wrestle, and she's got a good presentation. Fallon Gray, same thing, great presentation. Like I said, I've heard from other people that she's pretty nice in the ring. So I guess we'll see. But Nikki Blackheart's for sure. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. You got to sign that. You got to sign her. You got to sign her. They got to do it. So yeah, that's the tryouts for the WWE they're gonna be doing soon. I'm not sure when, but that's the list that they have so far. So yeah, yep. You got anything you want to add to that or no?
Well, next month, 21st of next month, I believe, in March, they're gonna do a indie show here, in the arena down here, down the street from where I live at the high school. So that's gonna be pretty cool to go to, and we ain't had one of those things here in shit since probably the '90s when Junkyard Dog and them were still wrestling. Um, so that'd be cool, and we get to go in the ring there, and maybe they can find me a little something to work. So that'll be really fun and cool to do, and I can actually do the podcast right after. So yeah, should be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Should absolutely be fun. Um, I think that's pretty much it.
As far as Stardom and Marigold go, guys, I
Okay.
will get back in the midst of everything this week as far as that goes. Last week was a very quiet wrestling week as it was, and
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't watch much Joshi at all, but I will get back into everything Stardom and Marigold wise this week, and either
You watching
maybe Midnight Joshi recap it or take some notes to recap on next week's show.
you
Other
watching
than
Pro Wrestling Noah's thing too?
yeah,
I've been hearing about Dean Malenko's daughter.
that's something I'm still needing to check out. Is that Monday Magic? We
I
need
do
to
believe
check.
she's wrestling specifically in Pro Wrestling Noah. No.
Hmm. I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I've been meaning to check it out because I want to see. Because I believe it or not, people, I was a fan of Dean Malenko. I was a fan of all four of the Radicals. Um, because while The Rock, I watched WWF as a kid because of The Rock. I did enjoy the guys that can wrestle. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed you know, I hate to say it, but I enjoyed Chris Benoit's work. I enjoyed Dean Malenko's work in the ring, and I enjoyed Perry Saturn and Eddie Guerrero. I enjoyed all their work in the ring. I liked the Radicals. Me and my friends kind of back in the day, me, me, Britt, T, and Angel, kind of we were such fans of the Radicals. We would slap submission holds on each other. Ah, and
Uh,
Angel was Chris Benoit. That was the only black man, so I was Petty Saturn. And Britt was Eddie Guerrero. And Tia was Dean Malenko.
yeah, those women in Noah, they got something. You got Mayu Iwatani over there and
Great
doing
Sakuya,
everything. So
Great Buddha's daughter.
she just defended her. Yeah, pretty much. It's Great Muta's daughter. We all know it. We just all know Mayu's Great Muta's daughter.
No, I'm talking about his actual daughter on the show, the Great
Oh
Sakuya.
yeah, that's true too. But we've been joking that Mayu is Muta's daughter.
Yeah, could be. It
It
could
would
be
kind of
why
make
a reason why
sense.
they got. Could be a reason why they beefing a little bit. Because they was looking at each other side eye when they was in the ring. I did see that. I was like, "Ooh, we
she
got we
got
got trouble." And then they got Marie Malenko in there. I'm like, "Oh man, she's big. She's big. I don't know if it's the Japanese girls are that small or if she's really that big, but she looked pretty big compared to some of those Japanese girls."
some of them are. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'll
So I
check out
mean,
the Noah this week as well as the Marigold and Stardom news. Obviously, we know Starlight Kid injured her self her finger in that down
Yeah,
match would start.
she
Like,
still kept on going. You heard people making fun of. You hear people making fun of Mystico, comparing that to Mystico. He said that Mystico he's the greatest wrestler in the world, right? But he broke his feet, dislocated his finger, and wanted the referee to stop the match. When people say, "What's the best?" Come on, you gotta have one good thing to say about Alberto Del Rio, and I was like, Alberto Del Rio to me sucked. He was boring. He could telegraph every match he had in his head before he went out there and did it. Just the epitome of WWE style,
they
especially
took they wanted
especially
a
in front of
Hispanic superstar, and they just baffled it on the one that was, you know, buff, muscled, and overall charming. So they just kind of put it all on him, and it just didn't work out.
I mean, his run in WWE sucked. Let's be honest. But that was the icing on the cake. He dislocated his finger, and the greatest thing Alberto Del Rio ever did was like, "What the fuck, man? You better get your ass back in this. We're gonna finish this damn match." Alberto Del Rio said, "Get your ass back in this ring."
Yeah,
He grabbed him. He started shooting on him. I was, oh damn. It did like what a couple weeks later. Hunico with Sin Cara. All of a sudden, Sin Cara had a big old shoulder tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was great.
We thought for a minit though.
Oh
We were
man.
sure like, holy shit, is Starlight Kid about to win this title by referee stoppage?
Nah, it didn't happen. It didn't
Nah.
happen. But she went ahead and did what she had to do. So absolutely. But
Yeah. Moment of silence. Yeah.
I'm speechless.
Rest in peace. Here's a moment of silence. But yeah, that's all on my end.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to really say. I mean, there's nothing much to really say. I mean, what am I gonna say? How much
Next,
that how boring the road to WrestleMania has been so far? I mean,
mhm.
I'm just sounding like everybody else, you know? It is boring.
Next week
Uh
or this week, I mean, because it is technically Sunday now. It's 9:03 in the morning.
mhm.
Um, we will do our elimination chamber predictions, so that will be cool to do, and that should be fun. We're gonna try to make it sound more cool than it what's really is in real life.
I mean, the show looks like it's gonna be all right. I mean, it looks like it's gonna be good. You got
Yeah,
AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. That's gonna be fun. You got Punk and Balor. If they can replicate what they did in Belfast, it should be a good match. And we got to start making a shift in Finn Balor's character now.
they can maybe
We
do a turn or cost him this match. Honestly,
Yeah, we gotta get the ball. That's what it feels like it's missing. There's not enough juice going on around here, man. There's not a lot of things happening. It's just match, 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 match. But there's nothing built into any turn. There's nothing built into any character switches or shifts. It's just nothing. It's just a slow tease, where him and Dominic Mysterio are passive aggressive to each other. Him and Liv Morgan, very sarcastic to each other. Like, come on, man, what are we doing? And then Liv and Raquel, they got sly remarks for each other on the side. Roxanne Perez is missing in action. Like, what the fuck is going on around here, man? The only thing I'm interested in right now, honest to God, is El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano.
yeah.
And
At this rate,
I'm being so serious when I say that, because at least that's something that is happening from week to week. Not
it
only
is.
just in WWE, but in AAA too. That's where they should probably. That's where they should probably have that match. By the way, in AAA.
And I
I would do one at WrestleMania, but I'd do another one at Triple Mania.
Mass versus Mass needs to do in AAA.
Yes, absolutely. Whoever loses gets the mask, gets their mask taken off, and they can't be El Grande Americano no more.
Yes.
At this point, though, I would unmask Chad. Let Chad go ahead and do something else with the American Made. And let him be a babyface in the States, because at least in the States they want to cheer him.
Mm-hmm.
But in Mexico, oh my God, Kaiser's got that shit down packed, man. Oh my God, Gable ain't touching Kaiser in Mexico. Kaiser's like a god in Mexico, man. It's amazing to see, man. It really is. Kaiser's out. I'm not even sure Ludwig Kaiser's even German anymore. That's why, as much as people complain about Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate and Kaiser doing this gimmick, it's fun. It's fun, and they're having fun with it. I've never seen Pete Dunne be this charismatic before in my life. And it's showing the company that him and Bate have range, that they can be entertaining wrestlers outside of their old school British, gimmicks. Mm-hmm. Pete Dunne's the mean, surly guy, and Tyler Bates your typical English gentleman, It's showing that they got range and that they can be charismatic outside of being just those straight-laced characters. Because let's be honest, those characters are one-dimensional and straight-laced.
Yes.
But they're showing range now doing this stuff, and even with the fake Spanish accents, it's just Tyler Bate is having Tyler Bate's having a ball. Yeah. Did you see that video? Did you see that video footage of them in Mexico last week when they're against the barricade and the lady with the big titties? Tyler Bate is looking at the camera, right? And her titties are like literally looking they're like pressed on the barricade, right? And the barricade piece is right above his head. And he's got this cheesy ass smile that you can see through the mask. And I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking hilarious, man. I'm like, oh my God. I said, this is why I'm not pissed off about them doing this gimmick right now. Because we know what it is. It's going to be, after all of them get unmasked, it's going to be the American made versus the trio of the European guys. Whatever they decide to go by. And that's it. And then now you guys are going to get a chance to see the Creeds wrestle again. And fucking, which they're kind of heating them up on main event lately. By having the Creeds have been on a little bit of a winning streak lately on main event. I know that's not necessarily canon, but they're heating them up for a reason. To me, they're heating them up to get them back on TV again. And I just think that those six are gonna cook when they finally let them do what they gotta do. My thing is, okay, they the Americans, they have Ivy now. Who are the Europeans gonna get to neutralize? They're gonna need a girl. So I guess we'll see what happens when we cross that bridge. But yeah, man, I ain't got nothing else to really say.
No, I don't mind.
Yeah, well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this week's edition of the DRGN Chronicles. We'll be back next Saturday. And that's if Jackson's not tired or I'm not tired.
We'll make it work.
Whatever happens, we'll try to make it work. Last Sunday it was impossible for me to come on because I was on my way to a baby shower. One of my best friends, he's having a baby. The baby's on the way soon, so we had a baby shower. So
he's not having, the woman he's.
Well, with. He's not having the baby. he went half on a baby.
Going half
on a baby. Yeah, he went half on a baby. Okay, so of course he's not having it, but he went half on it. But yeah, they're gonna have it soon. So yeah, baby shower, it's traditional shit. So and I wasn't gonna miss that. So
and the day before Bash in Tokyo, kind of all that shooting your voice out and all that. So
my voice is blown.
Last night, I was trying to eat dinner and lay down. I just wasn't. It's rainy as hell here, so it's like we all know how those rainy nights go.
Oh yeah, that's sleepy weather, man.
Especially when you work at night and it's raining. My goodness.
My God is real. Yeah, he was done. He was done for. And Kiana James was hot. Damn. Oh my Lord. Woo! God took his time when he made you, girl. And Bobby Lashley is now a social media guy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a social media guy now. Now he's doing the fake skits with people on Instagram.
Social media Bob.
Oh my God, Big Bob, you're too old for that. And the Shane Taylor's promotion, they're doing AO jokes. Talk about some BBC. I was like, what the hell? The hell kind of shit is this? Y'all wilding, man. So yeah, Ring of Honor, they wilding on Ring of Honor, man. I don't know. Tony Khan is supervising that program like he should be. Talking from BBC. What the fuck? I can't believe that. Wow, man. But yeah, man. That is it for us this week. We'll be back next weekend, and until then, catch you guys later. Peace.